Okay, sudah live guys. Mantap. Supaya apa ni? Semoga tidak invalid lagi bro.
Oh! These are the mechanical parts that were stolen! You really got them back for us! Thank you all so very much. I don't know how I can repay you. Wait, didn't you want to purchase Vasanti grass? Don't worry about the price. They're on the house. How many do you need?
Okay,
2 is enough.
Okay.
How many do you need? No, that won't do. Here, I'll throw in some more.
No need. I've already received a reward from you.
Reward? You mean that bag of mechanical parts? They aren't worth much compared to this merchandise.
But those parts are very useful to me. Just like the Vasanti grass. I retrieved the things you needed, and you gave me what I needed in return. We're even. Oh, and before we go, just a reminder. The forest has an intricate and biodiverse ecosystem. Even if there were no mechanical crabs, other dangers are still present. Take caution on this route.
Noted. Thank you all ever so much.
Let's return to the village. The earlier we can give the child medicine, the sooner he'll start feeling better.
Okay. Kita kena return ke? Oh, kita kena pergi ke Yara. Ke budak tadi. Kalau kau main-main tak apa. Aku dah main pukul jalan dah bro. Ini punya story quest. Mestilah korang tak tahu. Aku dah main baru jalan dulu. Semalam aku main malam mengantuk nak mampu. Okay.
If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark.
Broken parah bro. Aku tak naik talent dia lagi bro. Ini susah naik bro talent dia. Mantap banget sebenarnya. Malah bro nak naik talent. Ini tenari dulu. Nak naik talent tenari dulu. Cuma tenari pun talent. Kena ada benda ni. Kena lawan Raiden Shotgun ni. Kena ada ini benda. Ini benda sangat susah nak. Sangat susah nak masuk. Nak dapat. Kena settle sparring dengan si Raiden Shotgun. Malah duduk nak pergi lawan dah lama. Aku pun di PS baru ada dia dengan Morani. Tapi Morani saya tak apa lagi.
Oh, hi there, Traveler and Paimon. Master, I prepared the pharmaceutical equipment. Do you need me to help grind the medicine?
No need. A precise dosage is required this time, so I'll do it myself.
Oh, okay.
But once I'm done, you can deliver the medication to the child. He gets a little nervous when I'm around for too long. I don't think he finds me very approachable. I'll go prepare the medication. Traveler, give me a hand.
How is he? Doing any better? I feel like he's doing a lot better. And his temperature is returning to normal. That's wonderful! Oh yeah, he asked me to tell you that Suna came by earlier. And he told her everything about the toy. Suna didn't get mad, so he wanted to thank you. Can I ask what happened?
It's nothing. Did you prepare the traveling gear that I asked you to?
Kalau tak sempat habiskan berapa?
Are you going somewhere far away?
Yes, we're going to the contaminated region. Judging by its size, we will likely have to stay overnight. I'm leaving everything to you while I'm gone.
Huh? But I can't even begin to compare to you.
Many things are learned by doing, and once they've been done, you'll realize that they weren't as difficult as you once thought they were.
No.
Deal with problems as you yourself see fit. You don't have to emulate me.
That's right. You'll do great, Kale. All right, then I'll do my best. Master,
replay,
Traveler,
mantap ni
Paimon,
replay.
take care of yourselves.
Okay.
You put too much confidence in me. Anyway, like you said, things will likely be uneventful. Let's return and find that crab.
Ni tengok dia. Okay, kita sudah diteruskan dia. Kau tengok tu, aku abandon aku punya AR aku 45 je. Start situ. Sebab apa? Sebab boleh. Dah boleh buat lah. Sebab aku nak ni. Oh, okay, dekat ni. Oh, ni sini lagi dekat. Okay, dah sampai dah.
Keep up.
Oh, kena. Bro. Ni yang lagi bro. Okay. Nah, mantap. Nanti kena beli ketik kat ni. Tadi. Aduh. Dia lag sikit lah sebab ni. Oh, ada event baru. Boleh dah ni. Tapi nanti. Ada 80 primo. Satu level. Battle bro. Ingat apa ni? Aku mana gerti. Mana ada kau tipu je. Memang sama. Wait, dia. Oh, dia. Kudus.
We're here. It should be... Huh? Where's the crab? Did it secretly scuttle away?
The traps weren't triggered, so it should still be here. Odd. You honored our agreement and waited here until we returned. As such, I'll hold up my end
Alah.
and give you another mechanical part. Keep it safe. I'm not giving you another one if you lose it. Glad you're satisfied. If you want more mechanical parts, take us deeper into the contaminated region. I want to see what happened there. What caused the Avidia forest to become like this?
Aduh. Okay. Sambung. Okay. Lepas aku drop, mestilah drop. Aku tengah live bro. Dia tarik bro aku punya ni. Kejadah ni. Okay, betul. Sumeru Rose tu the glowing guys. Glowing wet, glowing in the dark.
So this is the contaminated region that everyone's been talking about. Oh, it definitely looks different from normal. It's like really creepy and suffocating.
Do you feel unwell at all?
Okay.
Good. It's as I predicted. Elemental power confers a degree of resistance against the contaminated region's influence.
How do you know that?
Well, I haven't entered the contaminated region for a proper investigation, but I've conducted quite a few controlled experiments. My observations during our time here have all but confirmed my hypothesis. Look at these flowers. How are they different from normal? This flower species is formerly known as the Sumeru rose, but it is also known as the leyline lodestar. They're sensitive to ley lines and emit varying amounts of light in response. Excessive brightness
Jangan
indicates a
bukan-bukan lah
dangerous
dalam
level of
grup,
leyline
bro.
activity in the surrounding area.
Baby.
From the looks of things, the ley lines around here are already out of control.
You're saying the contamination here is coming from ley lines?
I can't confirm that right now, but I think that is the case. Let's take another look around and see if we can discover more clues.
Sambung guys, sambung. Masuk aku ambil. Yeay. Kutip. Aduh. Okey. Mantap.
You know,
Two
we
watching
haven't seen
in
any
one.
animals this entire time. The birds used to chirp really loudly, and there were a lot of foxes.
The contaminated region currently appears to have a critical efflux of ley line energy, which is probably the root cause of the patient's cognitive disturbances. Some animals
Aku
have
tengah
keen
skip
awareness.
punya
They sense something
apa ni?
abnormal in this area and fled.
Leaky ley lines sure can cause a lot of damage, huh?
Kau nak baca lagi?
Like how plants have preferred growth conditions, we also gradually habituate to our surrounding environment. Climate, temperature, humidity, intensity of ley line energies. When people live under fixed conditions, they reach a sort of homeostasis with their environment. This equilibrium is broken when the surrounding environment abruptly changes, causing people's bodies to react in abnormal ways. If normal fluctuations in temperature occur, then our bodies automatically adjust. However, the average person cannot adapt to changes in ley line energy, and so they fall ill.
And why are we okay?
I'm not sure why you are, but he and I are fine because our elemental capabilities allow us to adapt to this kind of change. Of course, it's not a good idea to spend too much time in areas with concentrated ley line energy. The only one who can freely traverse this place is probably the mechanical crab. That's about it for the investigation. Help me find an open space. I want to test something.
You wanna say something useful? And then loading jalan lama, okay.
Environment. No wind. Target parameters. Normal. Setup complete. Excellent. Looks like it's working.
What's this?
A purification device I made. It can absorb excess ley line energy and temporarily stabilize an area.
What a neat thing! Let's set up more and cover the entire region!
I wouldn't mind if that would actually work. Unfortunately, once this contamination is present, it isn't something that a few purification devices can fix. The purification devices have their limits. At best, they can only prevent the contaminated region from expanding temporarily. If we want to permanently eradicate the contamination from the ley line effluence, we'll need to tackle the source. That's right.
Huh? The mechanical crab is acting a little strange.
Something's approaching. So that's it. Now that the ley line energy has stabilized, the monsters that had left are starting to return. Get rid of them quickly. Don't let them get close to the purification device.
Okay, dia dekat dalam air, mantap.
Run with the force! Yeah. Rah.
Oh, halung betul.
Let's get it on!
Dah lagi tadi. Halang dua batu. Loadingnya lama guys.
Whew. That's all of them.
Wih.
Hey, where are you? Wait for us. Let's hurry and keep up. The mechanical crab went that way. Let's keep up.
Help! Help!
Oh bapak dia punya grafik mantap.
I'll uproot you! And shroud! Right.
Berjin cepat.
Look alive!
Tak perlu dapat juga dia. Oh ngelak tiga babi. Aduh. Macam lu tengok damage dia 32,000. Apa ni? Jafar bukan? Loading lama bro. Aku rasa aku turunkan lah grafik ni kejap. Sebab tengah tarik mantap. Dasar.
Spare me!
Biasa.
Please spare me!
Bukan Jafar.
Hey, are you okay?
These injuries are superficial. Don't move. I'll patch you up. Who are you all? What happened to those mechanical monsters?
Don't worry, we took care of them.
Bro,
Oh,
damage dia
God.
32,000 bro.
That's good. It's a monster! Hurry, attack it!
How do we explain this? Krabby here isn't a bad guy. It heard you shouting for help and brought us here to rescue you.
It's faking it. It has to be! Maybe it's gonna partner up with the other mechanical monsters and kill me! Do you know what's inside the forest? It's all crawling with mechanical freaks! I just came here to pick herbs, but I accidentally went into the contaminated region and almost died. I gotta get out of here. Ah, yes. Yes. I have to escape. Be careful. These mechanical life forms are up to no good. It'd be best if you stayed far, far away from them.
I don't think so.
No wonder
I
the
don't
academia wanted to completely ban the existence of mechanical life forms.
No, I will fight them.
Those things should be annihilated.
Are you okay?
His inarticulate speech and bodily tremors indicate psyche disruption. He's been inside the contaminated region for too long. We've purified the ley line energy over there. Follow this path out and you'll soon see the village. When he gets to the village, someone will bring him to Kale for help. I already prepared medication that will return him to normal. So, you think you did a good job and want a part as your reward?
It's so hard to understand.
Alright. Regardless of what you're thinking, you did some real good this time. That's why I'll give you another mechanical part. Need any help with it? Guess not. Well, make sure to hang on to it. What was going through your owner's mind when he made you? I wonder. You're like a giant mechanical crab on the outside and a fluffy little hamster on the inside. And also, how do you feel about that person saying that you're as evil as the other mechanical life forms?
Okay, it definitely doesn't understand you.
It seems like it possesses limited understanding, only towards matters related to mechanical components. Help others to get parts, that's probably its thought process. As for why it, rather, its owner, is collecting so many components, I'm not sure. It's getting late. Let's set up camp for the night. We'll explore further tomorrow after a night's rest.
Sebelum kita tu aku nak turun grafik dulu. Jangan time dulu. Aku nak setting, bukan time. Setting yang di bawah. Okay. Nah, grafik lowest smooth nak mampu. Tapi FPS aku kena naik. Grafik. Okay, tu smooth grafik bentuk arrow.
Hey! Over here! Come on, you big lummox. Raise your head and look up.
Dua tannery.
Let's set up camp here.
Alright, Paimon also thinks it's a good spot.
Oh. Any particular reason?
This place is perfect to put up a big tent. We can also set up a cooking pot and cook tons of delicious...
You're not wrong. But the primary reason for choosing this place is because its higher elevation keeps us away from the water vapor below. Rainforests are very wet. You should always be careful when spending the night in damp places. For the next tasks at hand, let's divide and conquer. I'll set up the tent. You'll be in charge of making the fire, and Paimon will forage for edibles nearby.
Leave it to Paimon. Paimon's a pro.
I'm not expecting that much. Just do what you can. That's right. You can use rushes to start a fire in the wilderness. Their piths are relatively dry and can be readily set aflame. The downside is that they produce a lot of smoke.
Traveler, Tainari, Paimon couldn't find any food. Paimon didn't know that rainforest had so many interesting plants until we came here. They were all sort of weird-looking mushrooms, but Paimon didn't know which ones were edible. Paimon also saw wild berries on the ground, and Paimon was gonna fly over and pick them up, but the dead leaves on top suddenly started moving. It freaked Paimon.
Those were probably dead leaf butterflies. They camouflage as dead leaves to evade predators. My guess is that they mistook you for a bird when you flew over, so they fled. Little did they know that you were more scared than they were. Never mind. The tent's up, so you two go rest. I'll forage for food. Oh, you found some already.
Nak ambil bawah.
Paimon understands it this time. It wants mechanical parts again.
Sorry, no part this time. That task wasn't important enough. If every little thing resulted in a reward, then it might start to take advantage of the system. I'll note little things like this, and give a cumulative reward at a later time. That is one reason.
looks really sad.
After some further thought, it might come up with some weird misunderstanding if I don't give it something. All right, here's another for you. I'm off to prepare dinner. We'll take shifts on lookout duty tonight. You two can sleep first. I'll wake you up later.
We need lookouts?
Yes. Even though most animals fled because of the ley lines, we can't completely let down our guard. It's settled then. I'll set up some pest-repelling devices so, poisonous insects don't come crawling into the tent. Have a good night. Not too good, though.
Oh, ada accent. Dah kedekut tu. Why we need to cook? I don't know. I just want to cook. Why? I don't know. You don't ask around, you sucker. 15.
Don't be afraid to
Yes.
make mistakes.
Paimon's getting sleepy. Is this because of the ley lines? It's been a while since we camped outside like this. This feels like when we just started adventuring together. Nighty-night.
You're awake earlier than I expected. Did you sleep well? That's good. I was worried that you two wouldn't be able to sleep, so I used 2 of my homemade incenses. Don't worry. They're made from all natural ingredients.
Gila.
They have a light fragrance and aren't harmful to the body. Speaking of which, have you seen the crab? It was scampering around over there just now, but I don't know where it went. So you can tell, my suspicion is less towards the crab and more directed to its unrevealed owner. A ley line effluence of this magnitude occurred without any warning. Someone probably disrupted the natural flow of the ley lines. Until we fully understand the situation, take extra caution. The academia has banned mechanical life form research for years, so the origin of these creatures is very suspect. Topics related to mechanical life forms were popular in the Spontamod for a time. Some of my juniors had also thrown themselves into such research. They proposed an intriguing idea. Use our knowledge to create a new and practical life form that could help humanity conquer
Bro,
nature.
Semeru banyak benda.
However, no matter which modules or parts are installed, a machine is innately a construct that receives and executes commands. They can never possess self-awareness like us or other living organisms. In their pursuit to discover the differences between mechanical and biological life forms, zealous researchers performed unregulated vivisections and other absurdly cruel experiments on animals. Research on mechanical life forms was thus banned. The irony is that the researchers became even more impetuous afterward. Who knows? Maybe the subject will be unbanned in a few years. That's a difficult question to answer. I am interested in the topic of mechanical life, but I don't like the researchers' attitudes. It's just my personal opinion. My ancestors and the Veluca Shuna of the desert coexisted together and supported one another. The bloodline of my people was born from this symbiotic relationship. So to me, all life is important. To understand life, you must first respect it. Life is not an expendable commodity, and knowledge should not be wielded like a scepter. These are the points of contention I have with some researchers, and why I left the academia. Once you start placing yourself above other life forms, I mean, what kind of results do you expect to get from researching pure life with impure intentions? Really? Well, I'm glad to hear it. Coffee? Did you prepare this for us? All right. Seeing that you're working so hard to help out, I'll give you another part. You're not planning on using it? Many of your own parts are critically degraded, and you're running low on power. All right, suit yourself. Oh, and thanks for the coffee, but I'm about to go to sleep. Leave it with him. The night watch is yours. Stay safe.
Alright.
Sorry. Paimon slept through the entire night. Don't worry. Paimon will be sure to stay awake next time.
Good morning, Traveler and Paimon. A quick question. Do you feel off at all? Me too. The farther in we go, the closer we get to the source of the ley line effluence. We'll be heading out earlier today. I'll take down the tent, and you two...
Is there something we can do?
extinguish our fire so we don't set the entire forest aflame. Also, retrieve the pest-repelling devices from last night. We don't want to affect the ecosystem here.
Got it! Paimon will take care of the fire.
All right, let's meet back here later.
Satu dengan dua. Jangan bro ayam, aku tak nak. Ambil enough. Ada ke? Ini ada. Oh, guna pankun. Ini sangatlah. Sugar ada 8 je. Ada bunga flower. No. 9. Tengok aku dapat apa. Nanti. Tak ni. No. No. Ni kena ada benda ni. Snapdragon dengan sakura bloom. Aku tak ada. Milky mushroom. Ya, boleh untuk 71 ya sebab aku tak ada cukup cream and cheese. Ambil 40 dan cheese kita ambil full cheese. Boom. Habis.
All right, it's about time to head out. As we go further in, we may encounter more berserk machines. The effects of the ley lines will also increase. If you're struggling, it would be wise to avoid conflict. Try to conserve as much energy as possible until we reach the source of the contamination.
Dia after skip bro itu.
As I thought, the closer we get to the contamination source, the more mechanical monsters that appear.
Aku nak ambil ni. Collect sebanyak mungkin. Mana ni? Atas. Okay. Gimana?
Delve into death.
Can't see? Yeah.
Let's get it on. Let's ride. Amazing.
Terkritikal.
Woohoo! Amazing.
And shroud. Rah. Yeah.
Aduh. Okay. Kita dapat dua.
Let's shred, Darcy. Fate is upon you. Let me scribe.
Let's nip that in the bud. One with the force. Rah. Yeah.
Hutang tak habis.
Ha!
Dah lah. Bro, aku kena agak lagi dua krik-rik je.
It stopped here.
Upon closer inspection, the plants here are really different.
You
Ley
betul.
line energies are also stronger here. This may be the place we've been looking for. Ready yourselves? We're going in.
Okay, domain expansion. Ada mana dia punya bunga ni? Oh tu dia. Domain expansion. The competitiveness. Yeah. Domain expansion. The contamination risk. The contamination source. The contamination source. Bro, loading berapa lamanya? Okay, Mona ni and Mona. Mona apa? Mona Lisa. Tak nak guna Lisa. Lisa tak kuat. Why? Nak aku tak build pun lagi. Sebab tu tak kuat. Ni aku sekarang ni nak incer yang ni Riot Sleep. Why? Kuat. Dah pukul 12 dah. Setengah jam lagi. Mana ni?
But there's a ton of mechanical monsters here. The natives think they're rare.
Looks like there's no way to sneak by. Let's take care of them quickly. Yeah.
Ni apa DPS ni? Adalah dia ada ni. Weapon ni yang tepas. Crit rate dia banyak bro. Nobis Oblige. Benda ni tak suka lah. Nobis Oblige. Aduh.
And shroud. with the forest.
Talent dia dah crown semua. Ui, ni crown. Bro, teh nari hantu pas. Aku hantu pas dalam. Ni tu, terlepas. Fonta. A refreshing Fonta. Why Fonta? Buat dah. You don't know what Fonta is. Yeah, Fonta is Fanta. And it's for fountain. It's Fonta. Fonta buat dah. Fonta. So, try Fonta now. Fonta.
What is this?
Fantastic.
Leyline energy is spilling out from here. This device, it's extracting energy from the ley lines without end. Who in the world would do this without considering the consequences? The ley lines won't be able to repair themselves if their flow is perpetually disrupted like this.
That's terrible! We have to stop it! Let Paimon see. Paimon doesn't see controls anywhere!
Standing here is equivalent to being directly showered in leyline energy, which may cause irreversible damage to your body. Take Paimon and get out of here. I'll see if I can find a way to turn this thing off.
Wait! You're also vulnerable to the ley lines, right? We're staying! We can't leave you here by yourself!
Then let's look for it together. If there's no control unit here, then there must be a trap door somewhere.
You know where it is? Hey! Wait for us!
Amazing. It just disappeared.
What's this? It'll only show up if you step on it?
Be careful and watch your step.
Who is this? Who the fuck is this?
Look! Someone's here! Are you the one that's taking the ley line's energy? Turn off that machine now! Why aren't you saying anything? Too ashamed?
His body is cold. It's emaciated, and his eyes are sunken, likely from chronic malnourishment and stress. He collapsed and never got back up. What exactly happened here? Almost forgot about you. Here. This is the last one.
What is it doing?
I'm not sure. Judging by this room's layout, this place was a laboratory. We should find a repository of research documents if we keep going. The file room will definitely give us some clues, so let's go take a look.
Okay.
Maybe we can piece together what happened here.
Jadi kalau dia baca buku korang ni ambil pause ni aku tengokkan korang pause lepas tu baca.
Wow! It's huge in here!
This place is very secluded. It's a natural hiding spot. The pipes continue further. Let's head in.
Did you two find anything?
There are a lot of lab notes, but it would take way too long to read through them all. I found a tape recording used for an experiment, and based on its serial number, it's from 2 years ago.
Tape recording?
Yes. The Spontamod created a device that visually records experiments and consolidates the final production into a tape. However, these devices are expensive to make and aren't entirely stable. That's why they are only used in some laboratories and do not see wider usage.
Come on, let's watch it.
Hold on, let me figure out how to play the tape. Okay, this should do it.
Ni kau dengar
Kakak?
kau tak baca.
Kakata? Seriously, I look away for 1 second and you're gone? There you are. Look here. This is our new home. I, Abatui, will unleash my talents here and amaze those ancient fossils at the Academia. Oh, you're also quite happy. Kakata, do you know what we're about to do? Yes, I thought not. Listen up, Kakata. I'm going to make a mechanical life form that can be mass-produced. The technology will be unlike anything else that exists. I'll use mechanical organs, and electric currents will course through them like blood. A steel-cast heart that will beat forever, and a brain of myriad components that can think like mine. Inspiration from the ruins and the research that the Academia had banned. I hope everything can start anew from this place. When you can understand our language and live among us, you will no longer be a boring machine, but a truly living being. It's fine. You will understand. One day, you will understand me.
Okay.
Karkata is the mechanical crab, right? And that researcher named Abatui said he wanted to prove something to the Academia?
I remember now. I had a junior researcher named Abatui. He was expelled from the Academia for researching mechanical life forms.
Junior researcher?
Yeah? What's wrong?
Nothing. Paimon was just wondering, doesn't Abatui look older than you?
He is, but academic progression isn't tied to age. I finished my studies a while ago, so subsequent students generally considered me as their senior.
Oh.
Of course, age can be an issue. For a while, people, always dragged me into pictures. I felt like some kind of animal on display. That isn't important. Let's go and see if we can find other tape recordings.
Let's fight more recording. Jom dulu. Aduh.
Look! Paimon found another tape! A date is written on it. Let Paimon see. Oh, it's from a half a year ago!
That's quite the time gap. I wonder what happened in between.
Tengah ada bateri. 8.
It's rare that you malfunction because of an operational error. Seems that making coffee is still somewhat difficult for you. Or is there an issue with my set parameters? All right, there you go. Water entered the chela and caused it to short circuit, so it couldn't receive signals from the ganglion. Look at me, talking to you like this. You can't understand me anyway, can you? It's fine. I swapped in some new parts, so you should be all right now. Try moving around. Everything in working order? Be more careful next time. We're tight on money right now, so we don't have a lot of parts or power to spare. I'm glad. Karkata, did you know? Yesterday, I dreamed that you could talk. Aren't the bunch at the Academia always saying things like, mechanical intelligence is just an extension of statistics? They were blown away when they saw us talking with each other. Too bad it was just a dream. Forget holding a conversation with me. You're so simple that you probably wouldn't even notice if I died. Never mind. I should probably be worrying about next month's power.
After Abatui left the Academia, everyone lost contact with him. I thought he was so despondent that he gave up on researching mechanical life forms. Instead, he had holed up here and continued his experiments.
Paimon doesn't feel like he's a bad person. He even changed out Karkata's broken parts. Why would he mess with ley lines?
Let's keep looking around.
Alright. Kita open dulu. Loading. Lama.
Following the serial numbers, the next recording should be here. The writing is sloppy. Perhaps his state of mind had changed. There's also an undated tape in the wrong spot. It doesn't seem like Abatui put it there.
Maybe Karkata helped him with sorting.
It's hard to say. These are the last two tape recordings. Let's watch them.
Sorry, Karkata. I was just thinking about something. Today might become a special day. In my recent experiments, I successfully gave you a living being's instincts. When you're low on power, or if one of your parts is damaged, you will prioritize your survival command and proactively recharge or replace your parts. That is a very dangerous thing. And today, I did something even more dangerous. I've officially activated the third generation ley line extractor. The ley lines will serve as our power source from now on. Conducting research on mechanical life forms requires a large amount of power. Even if I scrimped it saved, the more I have wouldn't last for long. I'm also getting tired, Karkata. I don't know what's driving me to continue with this research anymore. They say that even if it simulates the operation of a living creature's organs, a machine is still an ice-cold tool. I want to prove them wrong. I want to turn you into a living, breathing, and talking being. I'm not talking about anything cheerful, Karkata. Modules for language, emotion, and movement. I've been working my absolute hardest to augment and refine your functionalities. But I've never seen an effective response. You are my finest success. But even you can't understand me. All you can do is execute limited responses based on preset commands or keywords. Karkata, I wish you could speak to me, even just once. Yes, you cannot understand me, so you cannot answer me either. It is what it is. In a few days, I'll sell the failed ley line extractor for some more and continue my experiments. Life goes on, and I have to as well. I don't have any other choice. This is new. If I place another 2 control modules here to simulate the brain's thalamus... Of course my heart decides to act up now.
Why did I cut medication from our expenses? Karkata, come help me. Strange. I feel weak. Oh no, I have to shut down the extractor. Shut it off. If we let them recharge indefinitely, they'll go out of control. Right. I never put a command to shut down the extractor, so you don't understand what I'm saying. In the end, it's just like the Academia said. Mechanical life forms only bring danger. My research... Was there any point to it at all? I'm sorry, Karkata. In the end, I still wasn't able to turn you into a true mechanical life form.
I see. So, the ley line effluence was an accident. After Abatui's unexpected death, the mechanical monsters were driven by their instincts and continuously drew out power from the ley line extractor. This eventually resulted in severe damage to the ley lines.
Paimon understands. Then why didn't Karkata go haywire like the other machines?
Because Karkata is different from the other machines. To Abatui, for a machine to truly be considered a mechanical life form, it must possess features similar to any other living organism. It should be structured similarly, it must be able to cry and laugh, and it must have the capacity for independent thought. Perhaps only by building such a machine could he have the Academia acknowledge his protracted research. But if he had slowed down and saw Karkata as a friend instead of as an experimental product, he would have noticed. Karkata can't speak, and yet it cares about Abatui far more than it does about itself.
What does that mean?
You'll see in a bit, but before that, we have a more urgent task at hand. First, let's find the control unit for the ley line extractor and shut it down.
Kan aku kata sebaik aku ni.
More of this transparent flooring. It feels like a maze.
Oh, dia kira jatuh bro kalau kat situ pun. Okay. Mana bro? Oh, okay. Faham. Saya ada benda kat sini. Kan? Bro, betul 71.
Below us is the final room. The control unit is likely in there.
The land's here. Wanna try jumping down? Let's ride! Woohoo! Amazing!
Jalannya di bawah.
Yeah. Can't see? Rah. Yeah.
Got this! I got this! Let me scribe!
And shroud. Rah. I hear everything.
Let's get it on! Let's ride! Let's shred, Darky! Decided by destiny!
Dia kita ni.
One with the force. Rah.
Look alive! Ah!
Rah. Yeah. Rah.
Boleh. Yuk.
This should be the control unit. Once we turn it off, the leyline extractor should also shut down. Without an external force damaging the ley lines, they should start to slowly repair themselves. Oh, but I bet you two are more worried about Karkata. Let's head back.
Mesti nanti nak unlock. Kan gara-gara. Kasih lagi. Yeah. Oh, okay.
So, Karkata has been collecting parts because it thinks doing so will fix its owner?
Karkata is unable to understand the concept of death. However, it probably remembers when Abatui replaced its parts when it malfunctioned, and how that restored it to an operational state. It's true that Karkata isn't able to think or understand many topics. but it is like a small child that imitates what adults do.
So that's why it kept stealing mechanical parts. But it can't repair its owner, no matter how hard it tries.
Yes. But the important thing is that it formed the thought of wanting to repair Abatui. Who knows how this thought came to be, but it has even suppressed the instincts that Abatui had installed. If it really is as we've predicted, this research truly will make waves in the academia. It might have been possible to achieve this with ancient technology, but no one has been able to do the same with modern tools.
Karkata? Karkata? Can you hear Paimon? Kainari says you're awesome!
It reached its limit. It hasn't recharged this entire time, nor has it replaced its severely damaged parts. It's truly a miracle that it managed to hang on for so long. I'm gonna go confirm that the ley line extractor has shut down. Come with me. Let them be alone for a while.
Oh, ada ni. Oh, mendin ni. Boleh. Guru dia duduk siji lepas satu. Ke dia ikut nak hujung? Double tannery. Mantul.
The ley line extractor has ceased operations. Traces of ley line energy are still in the atmosphere, but the effluence's source has been stopped. The purification devices will handle the rest. Moving on. Those affected by the ley lines need immediate care. We'll put up an announcement on the bulletin board about the dangers of entering the contaminated region, and for symptomatic individuals to find Kale. According to the Academia's policies, we need to bring everything back. Research materials related to mechanical life forms will all be destroyed, and Karkata will be disassembled and sealed away.
What the heck?
You two should return first. I'll take care of things here. Although we've stopped the source of the effluence, the ley line energy in the air exceeds normal values. Your bodies won't be able to hold up if you continue to stay here.
But...
Listen, the Traveler hasn't rested very well, right? Also, it'll take some time to pack up all the research documents. You're not familiar with this research after all, so you won't be of much use here. Tell the Adventurers Guild that the incident has been resolved, and, then get some sleep. We can discuss matters tomorrow.
Alright.
Oh, and don't talk about Abatui. The fewer that know about mechanical life form research, the better.
Alright. Then... let's go back to Catherine.
The fewer you know, the better. Precious what? Precious chest. Precious chest ni mantap tau. Tak dapat apa. Okay, dapat. Nombor keluar. Lambat. Zan feather. Okay, ni last betul, aku sambung esok. This is the last. Okay, last lah ni. Okay, sikit lagi betul aku nak end. A little bit more and I will end this live. Live. Yeah. It's already 12 p.m. in here at AM. Okay. 12 a.m. In here. You really just no. Okay, adventure skill sebab aku nak collect material sana. Baik collect cepat tu sebelum pukul 10. Dah lambat Teman. Baik, dalam pukul 12 aku tak collect lagi. Kau tak rugi.
Anyway, so the contaminated region turned out to be a ley line effluence deep in the forest. Things are already getting back to normal.
I see. Thank you for your hard work. Once the excess ley line energy dissipates from the air, we should be able to make an announcement for residents to resume their normal activities. This is the stipulated reward. Please accept it.
Is Karkata going to be sent back to the academia? It's already damaged, but Paimon feels sad thinking about it getting disassembled. Oh, then how about we find Tainari tomorrow and ask him not to do that? Paimon really wants to go right now, but Tainari said that we would discuss matters tomorrow. We'll probably make him mad if we go now, huh?
Yep.
Alright then, we'll find Tainari tomorrow and tell him not to disassemble Karkata.
Tak mungkin ada. Tak mungkin ada. Akan. Ini yang aku tahu aku nak collect. No, where is Catherine? Wait, Catherine, mana kau? Ini tidak betul. Adakah schedule dia macam gini? Tak mungkin. Aku akan pergi ke Fontaine. Fontaine. Where is Fontaine? Why? Sebab dia punya energy sikit dekat. Dia pun dekat. Semua pun jauh sikit. Yeay. Itu dia. Dah ambil loading. Oh, sampai Geo, bro. Okay, tu. Dekat je jalan sikit. Jalan sikit. Sampai.
Ad Astra,
Oh, so, welcome to Adventure Skill.
thank you for completing today's... Ad Astra...
Ni quest jangan negate. Okay, ekspedisi semua complete. Ini mushroom ada. Special can. Aduh. Murray. Ya, akan tengok. Once you reach the next gunner permit, you will gain counted long-term account. Long-term negotiate you see account long-term. Nanti ni. Dia lah tahu. Champion duelist. Okay. Pukul 8. Pergi ke pukul 8. 3 ni. Pukul 8 mana pukul 8? Pukul 12.
If you press a leaf between
Mesti tak receipt lagi. Okay.
sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark.
Dia pukul 8 dah. The next day. Lama ni bro, lama. Tunggu dia punya pusing tu, lama bro.
How are you feeling? Sleep well? We should go find Kainari.
Dekat Paris ni Oh, cerah bro. Apa sih? Ni atas. Ni kat atas tu. So aku dah penat. Aku dah ngantuk dah ni. Tu yang tak apa nak bercakap sangat.
Kainari!
Shh, keep your voice down. The lilac daphne, a daphne of the genus Familiaceae, has a strong anticonvulsant effect. It can also be made into an anesthetic powder. Extrapolating from these two data sets, it would be particularly potent against Piscine species. Hey, make sure you're getting all this down.
Wait eh?
Shh, keep your voice down.
Karkata?
I thought I told you all to keep your voices low. Plants aren't afraid of noise, but your shouting is making my ears ring.
You didn't disassemble Karkata?
Why would I do that?
But Paimon thought you said, according to the...
So that's why you two barged in like barbarians at this hour. Fine. I suppose I wasn't clear enough about this yesterday. What I meant was, according to the Academia's policies, all products of research must be destroyed. That's why we can't let the Academia discover that place. Anyway, the first thing I did was repair Karkata. During my time at the Academia, I took an elective course at the Spontamod. Who knew it would prove useful one day? We then buried Abatui together. After organizing the research materials, I kept some as a souvenir. Most of it was burned to hide the evidence. I'm not with the Academia, so what do their policies have to do with me? On the other hand, I am the Forest Watcher of the Avidia Forest. I have a duty to protect all life in the forest. All life brought forth in this world has meaning, and Karkata is no exception. If it exists, then it shouldn't be carelessly abandoned or destroyed.
That's great! Wait, you just said life form. You recognize Karkata as a true living being now?
The possibility exists is all. It's hard to explain Karkata's efforts to repair Abatui. Abatui only left behind a small portion of his research. Who knows how many commands he installed? Maybe a conflict between all those commands resulted in this sort of behavior. From a more rigorous perspective, It is impossible to conclude that Karkata is a real life form. But the possibility exists. I am willing to believe in that. By the way, I'm not interested in continuing research on this subject. I'm just letting it hang out here because this place is relatively secluded. But as things stand now, it wouldn't be a bad idea to make it my research assistant. At the very least, it can record my experiments. What do you think?
Okay, complete. Okay, jadi aku end live sekarang. Bukan sekarang. Sabar, aku nak buat sesuatu yang early photo. Is early photo. Okay. Oh tu, okay. Ya, ada banyak lagi. Ada refoto kat sini. There's nothing that I can do. Berarti okay, aku akan spin 2 kali sebab aku nak apa ni? Nak genapkan dia punya spin. PT aku sekarang 8. Aku niat tukar 2 spin. Tukar dia 50 sen. Nak tikam. Kayak 50 sen. Sudah 50 sen. Aku ambil satu. Kini ke Raiden. Raiden shotgun. Baru fast baru tu lah. Bro, loading lama bro. Avenger of Dawn. Not a favorite. Yang aku sangat jangka. Jadi history aku 10 daripada okey jap, ni 5 betul 10. okey, aku ni tengah 10. okey, aku tak nak tomat tu macam Frost aku dah ada. Apa lagi kena buat? Kita kena habiskan tak ni. Dah. Oh, okay. 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 Ni kau nak cari kat mana ni?
Don't be afraid to make
Oh,
mistakes. It's all part of the learning process.
Okay. Lepas tu aku nak beli ni muat lagi pula. Ni. Ya, dia muat kan. Boreas nanti ada. Dia ada Friday. Dia tak ada Sunday. Bro, sudah Saturday bro. Ada. Taring. Ni boleh. Tu kamu lah ni. Sebab aku tak nak
We're companions! Hooray!
Maulana. Aku rasa aku end lah kot. Biarlah korang ni